my top 10 for Division I women's basketball goes as follows. South Carolina's 1. Indiana's up to number 2. UConn 3. Though you can make the case they could be lower, but you lost to number 1 by less than 5 points. I can't punish you that much, if any. I mean, LSU's 4 for me. Only because of their strength of schedule is terrible. And the SEC's having a down year. I mean, Utah 5, Iowa 6, Stanford 7. Yeah, they dropped. Big time for me. Maryland 8, Duke 9. They were not in the top 10, and they're back in. I mean, they're in now. Virginia Tech 10. Now, I know it's different than the AP poll, but I will say Notre Dame's definitely outside looking in. Michigan is 2. Ohio State is another one. Villanova, North Carolina, Arizona. That's just naming some teams. And yes, I'm not including Oklahoma on that list. And the reason being is I am not buying into that Oklahoma hype. Because here's the deal. They lost to Baylor, remember, at home in Norman. Now they have to go there this week. Now the AP poll came out and it goes as follows. Number 1, South Carolina. 2 is Indiana. LSU 3. UConn 4. Iowa 5. Stanford 6. Utah 7. Maryland 8. Duke 9. Notre Dame 10. 11, by the way, South Carolina did get all first place votes. As usual. I mean, it's true. 11 is Virginia Tech, Michigan 12, Ohio State 13, North Carolina 14, Villanova 15, Oklahoma 16, Arizona 17, 18 is UCLA, number 19 is Florida State, Texas went to 20. Iowa State took the biggest hit. They went down 9 spots to number 21. But let's just be clear. Without Stephanie Soares, they're just like last year's team all over again. Minus Aubrey Jones, and who's at Oklahoma. And Danae Fretz, who is playing for Iowa State this year, unlike the majority of the year ago. Number 22 is NC State. Gonzaga had to go down to 23. South Florida 24. Colorado 25. Receiving vote, of course, Middle Tennessee State had to drop after 2 losses. Yeah. Makes sense. Baylor's receiving 29 votes. Illinois 18. UNLV 14. Tennessee 13. Middle Tennessee 8. USC 8. Florida Coast 2. Louisville 2. Cleveland State 1. I did not think that Baylor would have been back in. And I'm not doing it as a fan either. You beat number 12 on the road. Why not? I mean, you're under short man. You had a lot of bad breaks this year. They did. With no Dre Edwards, due to that Kentucky coach now on his side, the waiver, and injuries. And they still won that game on the road. And they have proven that have defeated some ranked teams on the road, like Kansas. I know they're not ranked anymore and not even receiving votes at this time. Them, Oklahoma, and now Iowa State. Come on now. But that's just besides me. I guess they just didn't like it enough compared to Colorado and South Florida. I mean, compared to Colorado. So we'll have to wait and see. Now, some top 25 games include number 11 Virginia Tech and number 22 NC State. Obviously, I know this is not a ranked game, but Oklahoma, number 16, Oklahoma at Baylor. Baylor's not ranked, but there would be technically number 26. So, Number 5, Iowa at number 2, Indiana. Number 6, Stanford at number 17, Arizona. Number 3, LSU at number 1, South Carolina. I'm just going to go ahead and say this. South Carolina wins. Don't care how much. Here's the deal. LSU's played one of the worst, worse than 100th in the country in terms of strength of schedule. And they have struggled recently with Arkansas, Texas A&M. I mean, and that's not including Georgia in the mix. And yeah, they have struggled with unranked teams recently. I just don't. I'm not buying. I mean, both teams are undefeated. So the loser of that game is going to get the first loss of the year. I expect that to be LSU. To be fair. Number 19, Florida State. At number 11, Virginia Tech. That's all the games right there. Anyways, if you like this content, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. 500 subscribers. We're on the road to it. Let's go.